This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
So how did you think Sting was delivering? You know, when you had conversations with your old pal Dixie Carter, and you've stepped out, you've brought back a legend, a name that WWE couldn't get. Instead, he opts to come with you guys. He's got a lighter schedule. He's making a bunch of money. But is it where you thought it would be, or were you a little disappointed? I'm not going to say you had buyer's remorse, but did you expect Sting to help the company level up and maybe we didn't quite meet the mark?
No, I was always, and goes without saying, me and Sting had a deep personal relationship, but also a business relationship. But whether he was wrestling Christian Cage or Scott Steiner or Joe or AJ, whoever, wherever he was slotted, always at the top of the card, he always, I can't really think of a time, oh man, he didn't deliver. At the very least, he delivered, and most of the time over delivered. And so, no, there wasn't anything like,
I don't mean effort wise or match quality wise. I mean business.
Yeah. And so when you, you know what a boilerplate is on press releases for a company, when you lead with Sting, TNA Wrestling featuring Sting. He's the biggest, I'll use the word icon, biggest legend, however you want to say it. In a lot of ways, who would have thought, this is 06, but 15 years later, Tony Khan did the exact same thing. I want to lead. And Sting was, you know, outside of the WWE, biggest name by far. I mean, just by far. So he, you know, I'm not trying to just caveat it with the lead on the bowler plate, but I'm giving that as an example, whether it's a Spike discussion, a video game discussion, an action figure discussion, international folks didn't have a clue who 80% of our roster were. I mean, you can go.
But they knew Sting.
Oh, yeah, without question.
As far as pay-per-view buy rates or ratings or tickets sold, not the intangibles of business, like you were mentioning with licensing opportunities and things like that, but actual old school metrics, tickets sold, pay-per-view sold, ratings popped. Were you getting a return on Sting?
So that is, not the easiest to quantify, but as this pay-per-view, not this pay-per-view, but the Bound for Glory coming up still holds the record to today. We didn't have that documentation then, but his ratings, which is somewhat, you know, you can't really lay it on that because commercial breaks and this and that, minute by minutes, I mean, all that. But the short answer would be, did he take us to the moon? No, but nobody did. But he certainly was pulling his weight. Again, I'm going to go back to pay-per-view companies. You can't quantify it, but at pay-per-view companies, oh yeah, we really won't Sting on this, you know, the poster 90 days out. If you go back and look over time when we got him, he was on, I don't say every one of them, but a lot of the advertising.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.